Oh, it's music to my ears. 52 is bigger than 47! As I throw my picture fit up here. Sorry, Max. But it's only bigger than 47 if what are those two percentages? Ooh, that was a terrible sentence. I can only believe it if those two percentages stand for what? The entire population. In other words, I counted everybody in India. It's only 1 billion people. Go get them! But they didn't. They sampled a certain number. I tried to track this, but I could never find the actual document that it came from. Most of the time, you can backtrack studies to find their study results and then put the margins of error. That's when I find if they hold up or not. So you saw, Melody, to answer your question, the previous one actually had believable results because the margins of error were so shallow they didn't touch each other. But it's tricky because some don't, some do. This one,
I mean, it could be 20 people they talked to.
it could be 20. So, that's, frankly, what I did was, I made an assumption. I said, let's assume it's 95% confidence. Let's just throw some sample sizes in. Suppose they asked 100 people. If I apply those percentages they gave me, 52 and 47 to 100 people, those are the confidence intervals I get. Is there a difference between them? Nope. They're overlaying each other completely, yes? Well, not completely, I shouldn't say completely. They're overlying each other, which means that we can't conclude anything. Good. How about 500 people? They got narrower, yes? But we still can't include anything, correct? Beautiful. How about 1,000? I know it looks like they just got wider, and I apologize for this. They didn't. The scaling changed on the horizontal axis. I don't know if you caught that. It was going from 30% up to 60%, which means the margin of error here is, what's the margin of error? 47% up to 52. 47 to 52 is about 5, 7, 6, somewhere there, right? But now look, it's 42 up to 56. So now the interval's 49 to 55, it looks like. So you got a 3% margin of error with 1,000 people. But is there any difference between them? Still not a 95% confident result. How about 2,000? Now, what I just simulated happening was what we talked about earlier with replication. If you believe that the Muslim class is worse off than the Dalit caste, I think I'm saying that right. If you believe, go get more data until your result actually shows up. Now, this makes an assumption. It makes an assumption that every time I go get more data, the 52 and 47 stayed right where they were. They might not, correct? They might wander. But assuming I've got consistent data, they shouldn't wander too far. But this begs a question, doesn't it?
But their sample size had to be bigger than 5%.
Right! So define big. We've seen sample sizes all over the board today, yes? We've seen a sample size of 700. We've seen a sample size earlier on of 100 when I was doing the binomial applications. We saw 1102. We saw 3500. What the hell? They're all over the place. How do you decide on a sample size? Anybody have any idea? How does Gallup decide? How does Gallup decide? Let's turn these lights on. A little bit of math. A little bit of math. I'm sorry, Cassidy. Wait. So, okay, I'll turn it back on. I've never seen you make that face before. That was horrifying. It was like I was in pain. I don't want to cause pain any more than I already do, which I know I cause.